Onegaishimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody enjoyed their long weekend. So what we're going to work on here is we're going to just break down Shisochin. Okay, so this obviously is for brown and black belts who are training Shisochin kata. All right, so if you are not a brown or black belt, shut the video off and go to a different one. If you are a brown and black belt and you haven't done your Junbi Undo, stop the video and go through that. All right, let's get started. So Shisochin, all right, Shisochin. This is our four-directional technique or four-directional fighting, okay? A lot of nukite. So it's really important that we have this and a straight wrist, okay? And that's where I'm going to talk about that open movement, okay? So when we come out, and I'll work some of this from a mirror image for you guys, right? So you guys are going to step out with your right foot, okay? So from here, when we bring our feet in and drop, don't pull your elbows out. Pull them in, this way. In, forward, and tight. So now what happens here, right? I have tight hands, right? Because I'm focusing nukite. I'm not here, not spread, tight. And my elbows are in, because if I close and rotate, what are we doing? Sanchin, right? So here. Now, we don't want these flat. We don't want these straight up and down. These are slightly on an angle, okay? Now, the next thing is we pull straight into our chamber, keep our shoulder down. We strike straight out, right? We want to maintain that straight wrist, striking ganka area here, right? And then when we block, it's pulling that elbow down, but we're blocking back of the hand. Don't do this, okay? This is not a proper technique. Would you punch like this with a bent wrist? No. So we're not bending down, we're striking and blocking. Remember, Sanchin teaches us how to do that. We pull the elbow down and it brings our hand to the side, right? Here. So practice proper mechanics. All right, let's start up. Ready for more yoi? Remember, don't bring them up. Each. And draw slow and out. And step. Knee. And step. San. And step. Shi. And step. Go. And step. Or. And step. And shake them out. Okay, so I just repeated the steps, okay? Remember, the stance is what? Correct. Heikodachi. Toes are straight. This isn't Sanchin dachi. So we're not coming out and turning, straightening, stepping, catching, straight. No. This is straight toes, hangetsu movement, a half circle, okay? So if you're working on that, maintain the hand, smooth pull, explode block, right back, shoulders down. All right, so what we're going to do though from here is we're going to just break off and we're going to work bunkai. Yes, our bunkai sets. Because if we have an understanding what the movement is, okay, it's going to make our movement stronger. Okay, so from here, you guys are going to drop back, Hidari Kamai. So remember, right foot drops back. Now I'm going to go mirror image for this one. So from here, this is just Chudan Oizuki. And then I draw back, and then the opposite side, Chudan Oizuki. And then I draw back, Guzan Shin, and then just step to your yoi. Now, the attack is coming Chudan. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift. Now this movement is very similar to Gekset H, Gekset Ni, when we shift inside and block, Chudan. We're going to move on that angle. From here, we're going to block and strike nukite. From here. And then we draw back. And then down. Punches coming in straight, this way. Here, and then we come back. So right from this position, and back. Right? Knee. Here. Back and up. All right, so Shisochin, right? This is just shifting in and it's just a block, back of the hand, striking new kata. And then we draw back. Here. Boom, and draw back, okay? Very basic, all right. So we're coming back to our kata now. So once we hit through our 3 movements, in, out, 1, step, 2, step, 3, touch. I'm gonna get closer. Right from here, touch. Sometimes you see students come up and do this, but what happens when I come up? My elbows come out. So from here, my elbows are in, touch. We grip pinky to pointer. As I step back with that front leg, forward. Do not pull back, okay? Because when we pull back, all right, that person is going to come into us. We don't want them to knock us off balance, crash into us. So from here, we catch and out to the sides. Here, out, okay? So this way. So let's go to our bunkai. Our bunkai is pretty simple. From this position, it's a collar grab. I'm grabbing high, okay? Switch back, attack, back into here, okay? Now, how do you remember the bunkai from Shisochin and Shisochin? Because they are similar. It is a double hand grab, okay? Just think of it this way. Shisochin, it's a wrist grab where we come up, drop back, and let them out from this way. They're holding onto our wrists. All right, Shisochin is the higher level kata, therefore it's the higher level grab. So what happens is when they grab here, I come up and catch, and as I drop back, I turn them out, drive this way, all right? So that we can move back. All right, let's work the other side. So from here, I catch and drop, knee strike, and back up. Shake them out. All right, so that's our second bunkai out of the first 2 movements. Okay, so now we have 2 more parts we're working on. And these 2 parts actually combine to make our third bunkai. And that's what we're going to focus on today. It's just the opening movements of our kata. All right, so let's go right from the beginning. Onegaishimasu. Shisochin. Yo. So remember, a mirror image. So we pull in, it's your right foot coming out. Each step, knee, step, san. Mochimi, catch, drop. Now from here, we don't bring our feet together because it brings my body up. We keep this level, we come up the middle and out on that 45. So from this position, back leg hand comes into that armpit as I come through the middle, and I block. So if I close, that's a low block and a middle block, right? So from here, this position, bang. Now from here, I'm going to come up closer. We are going to bring this hand into the armpit, okay? Into the armpit, and I'm going to block. So from here, this hand, the elbow comes in slightly. Notice how I'm making that nice circle. All right, so this is a circle, and this is a chamber. Just practice that. Each, knee, san, shi, go. Now from here, rotate. Each, knee, san, shi, go. So let's put it together. Each, knee. Now this one's going to finish slightly before this one. San. So this one comes in just after. Shi, go. Now from here, this hand, let me get closer, is a slight grip. Because imagine that I'm grabbing someone's wrist and I'm pulling their arm, and this is going to meet their elbow as I turn this way. So I'm pulling and elbow locking. So the elbow would catch me this way. All right, so from here, we catch, and can't see my hips right now, but from Zen Kotsudachi to Zen Kotsudachi. Okay, now I'm looking through this way, that arm is nice and straight and tight, not this way, here, tight, here. I just use my body to do this. I come into my armpit as this comes up the middle, here. Here we are again. Here's our circles. Each. Let's just keep working those for a minute. Ready? Ni. Alright. San. Shi. Go. And then we pull this way. Here. Alright, so let's just come here. Pull. And my eyes are this way. Tight, straight arm, no bends. Straight. Ready? Here. All right, let's go from the beginning. Onegaishimasu. Oh, Shisochin. Touch, catch, to the sides, up the middle, each, and up the middle. And shake them out, excellent. So, when you're practicing this, remember, this kata should be sharp. And not just sharp technique-wise, sharp, because this is a spear, right? So we want to make sure everything looks proper. No spread fingers, no weirdly bent wrists, everything nice and straight. We punch this way, we straight nukite this way. Okay? All right, so the next part is our bunkai. All right, so this is our third bunkai of Shisochin. So from this position, Hidari Kamae, it's a shoot down punch. Draw back, shoot down punch. Draw back, goes on shin. Now, what happens from here, that punch is coming, we're going to shift and block to the outside, okay? So if you attack right side, I block. One, I'm going to catch that wrist with my blocking hand. So I block here, catch. As I'm catching, I'm stepping through, right? So I'm going to actually end up in between. So my rear leg that's stepping through goes between their legs in here. And I'm actually using my hamstring to kind of bump them off balance as I chamber this arm and roll. It's almost like a cutting motion, roll here. So there's my wrist lock. Imagine the person's bent down, I have their wrist up in my chamber, and this hand is locking their elbow. Now I'm gonna grab my fist and back fist their face. And I draw back. Now I come to the opposite side, so the attack. So I shift, I block, catch, step through, and roll them through, and I'm pulling the hand tight, and then counter, and back. Let's work that one more time. Drop back, ready, each, draw, each, draw, step up. Here comes the attack. Each, 1, 2, roll, here, 3, and back, and down. And next side, each one, catch and roll, right? Notice I'm straight leg here, back fist, back, down. Just kidding. All right, I hope that one helped you out. Work on these, and remember, when you can get back in the dojo and work with a partner, right? Size, speed, strength, it's going to make a big difference because you're going to have to work on those adjustments. Get the fundamental movement down now while you're at home and you have the time. And when we get back to the dojo, it'll make it that much easier. Enjoy your day. Just kidding. ありがとうございました。